What's going on, everyone? I really wasn't planning on doing this video today, but nice little hole in my box. Let's get to it. So like I said, I wasn't planning on making this video today. I was planning on letting this thing acclimate. I mean, it came from Korea and then it went to Pennsylvania for its final QC and then it shipped to me. So I wanted to let it sit and rest, but I need to make sure it's not damaged so I can send a report if it is damaged immediately. So I just got this within the last hour or so. So let's check it out. I hope it's not damaged. I'll be so mad. Oh, I hope it's not damaged. I really hope it's not damaged. Well, since we're doing the open box, let's see what it came with, if anything. Tools, as usual. I don't know. Oh, for the strap blocks probably. Yep, okay. Anything in here? Nope, just the certificate of authenticity or whatever it's called. I don't even know. It's a nice case. Sort of reminds me of my RC's case. Where is the zipper for this thing? Way over here. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't be broken, please. Oh, all's well so far. Jeez. Oh, it looks really cool through the... Oh, wow. These really were custom. Holy crap. I didn't know I picked such custom pickups as this. I thought they were cool. That's why it took a lot longer than I thought it would. But we need to see if there's any cracks or damage because of whatever the hell punched a hole in the box. Oh, that makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. It's beautiful. Let's see, the box was right about here, so I don't see any damage. Thank God. I was really worried, but this thing is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, here she is. My Balaguer Tartarus 8-string tuned to standard F sharp. There she is. All right, see you guys on the bench where we'll really dig in. Oh, here we are on the bench, and we're going to check out how well this guitar is built. And if it came with any crap, garbage, working, routing, whatever the case is. The body feels smooth. Doesn't feel like there's any grit or any sandy feeling like something got underneath the finish when they were doing the finish work. Body feels really good. No issues. The blade switch feels solid. Volume knob feels solid. The bridge looks like it's mounted well. Yep, no set screws coming up to cut my hand. I like that. The pickup rings are good. Nice and solid. The pickups are solid as well. This one is kind of angled like this. I don't like that too much, but does it hurt anything? No. It's aesthetics. Everything on the body looks good. This shouldn't be a problem because there's a binding on it, but I'm going to check anyway. The fretwork is beautiful. No problems at all with the fretwork. Unlike the other guitar you just saw me unbox a few days ago, or whatever it is, time-wise for you, that was completely garbage. I've never had 2 truss rods, so that's going to be interesting. I don't want to move this guitar any further down, but I'll try to anyway. Oh, there's the headstock. Okay. Oh, that's kind of loose. Yeah. Not the tuner itself. The locking mechanism, that one's loose too. Wow, I'm surprised these strings were still in. Yep, there was like 5 or 6 of these loose. I mean, it did come from Korea to go to Pennsylvania, then to come here. So shaking around in a plane, in a box, in cargo, probably is bound to loosen some stuff up. Tuners feel good and solid. No binding. I'll figure out when I actually tune it how they are, if I change strings anytime soon, but I'm not changing strings in this video because, like I said before, this is a custom guitar for me. It hasn't been sitting on a shop shelf for months or years. It was built for me and sent to me when it was done. So minus a few day trip from Korea, everything's brand new. These strings are brand new. They feel a little loose, so I'm going to probably have to tune it up. It was in tune, sort of, when I messed around with it earlier, but not really. So we'll see, too, how that holds up. Now to turn it around. Watch these horns. I love these guitar shapes, but they're easy to ding up and chip. I don't like that about them. All right, let's see what the inside looks like. I will say right now, the one thing I don't like about this guitar, and it's my fault, is the gloss neck. I can't stand gloss necks. I could have swore I chose a raw neck or a tongue oil or a satin. I could have swore I chose anything but what I chose, but I guess not. When I looked at my order, sure enough, it said match the body. So that sucks. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll take it to my luthier and see if he can do something about that without destroying the guitar. So I have a nice BC Rich I never play because it has a gloss neck. And that one is a birthday present from my wife, so I should play it, but I just can't stand gloss necks. Maybe I'll get used to it with this one, I hope. If this cavity looks good, I don't see any cold solders, no missing wires. Neat, nice and tidy. Same goes for this one. No missing one, no cold solders. Everything's nice and clean in there. Yep. The guitar looks great. Feels great. Plays, from what little I played of it, plays great. Minus my thumb sticking to this. That's why I don't like these. But yeah, the guitar looks great. I love it so far. We'll see. Okay, let's get into the specs. This guitar is a Balaguer Tartarus with black and gold hardware and cream accents. It is a solid body construction. The wood is alder. The top wood is quilted maple veneer with transparent nightmare black burst ghost finish. The bridge is a hip shot bridge. It's got one push-pull volume knob and a 3-way blade switch. I did not want a tone knob. I don't use tone knobs ever, so. And plus, this can get the volume knob out of the way a little bit of my hand, so I like that. The neck pickup is a Balaguer Hypernova white. The bridge pickup is a Balaguer Cauterizer white. The pickups have custom cream rings. The headstock shape is a 3x3 modern. That's what it says. It's actually a 4x4, but the specs for some reason say 3x3. The tuners are either Hipshot, Grover, or Goto. I don't know what they are. When I tried to look them up online to see what kind of tuners they were, it says Balaguer either has Hipshot, Grover, or Gotos. They look like Hipshots, so I'm going to call them Hipshots. Neck construction is a set neck, roasted maple one-piece neck. The neck finish, unfortunately, is gloss. I talked about that before. The neck shape is a C shape. The fretboard is rich light dark. The side dots are luminlay green. It has a cream fret binding. The nut is black tusk. It's got 24 stainless steel frets, a 16-inch radius, and the scale length of this guitar is 25.5 inches. All right, let's get to the in the room. All right, here we are in the room where I give you guys a sample of what it sounds like. A little different today. I'm not using an SM57. I'm not even going into my DAW. I'm using my Sennheiser that I talked about in another video. I actually got a proper mount for it, and it's pointing right at the speaker, so let's see how it sounds in the room. This is the stuff you don't want to hear, so cleans first. Lead tone. Now for the good tone. Well, that's how she sounds in the room. I'm gonna have to create a preset for this thing. There's just too much gain on that channel of my Axe-Fx for this particular guitar. Sounds great in the DAW. So I just need to match that tone that I have in the DAW with the, what am I using? The Bias Effects, Bias X, which is a great plugin. I'll be going over that at some time in the future. But that's what she sounds like. Again, too much gain for my taste for this low register, so I'm going to have to adjust that. But that's it. So, what are my final thoughts on this instrument? Well, I'm very happy with it. I did not find any flaws on this guitar. The only thing I don't like about it was my fault, and I talked about that in the On the Bench and in the unbox, I believe. But yeah, I don't like finished necks. This one seems to be okay. My thumb's not sticking to it too bad, but even just doing this, it sticks sometimes, just not even playing. I like satin finish or tongue oil or raw, whatever you prefer, but I don't like the gloss finishes on the neck. I just never have. But other than that, that's the only complaint I have. And again, that's a my fault thing, not a manufacturing or production thing. Everything else on this guitar is flawless. It really is. Fretwork's flawless. The knobs feel good. The knob. Switch, good and solid. Pickups sound great, minus already talking about too much gain on the channel that I had. Bridge is great. It's not cutting my hands. I've had some where the set screws are poking up through it and I have to get smaller set screws to actually get it to not destroy my hands. But yeah, this thing has been flawless so far. It's fun to play, even with the gloss neck. And I decided something in my videos. I am not going to do an in the mix because I'm not one of these YouTubers who can just buy a guitar, write a song, and put it out there. For me, it takes a long time. And if I wait to do an in the mix song, these videos will never get done. I'm just not that proficient at my guitar yet to get what's in my head onto the fretboard. Once I get there, then maybe we'll change that. But I do plan on doing in the mixes as separate videos. Once I get the songs down and I get them recorded, then I will put them out on their own. I will also release them on the platforms. So I'm already working on one with this one. I'm almost ready to start recording it without mistakes. So that's it for this video. Again, final thoughts. Awesome. Balaguer did a great job. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.